this the mix, you need to get up in it. 3 to 5, the show be lit from start to finish. Hit them up to slide through and promote your business. DJLAB known to keep the hottest record spinning. Mix a lot and Tay Mac discuss the hottest topic. There's not a 2000 to let you know what's really poppin'. Miss Slick gon' make sure she get the angles right. Making moves even though she staying out of sight. Check the website, Misfits Media Group. Keep it 100 cause that's how they gon' give it to you. Something for anyone and everyone from every walk. 365, 24/7, got music and talk. Sundays, you know we getting in the mix. 3 to 5 with Westside Misfits. Kick facts, play music, and talk slick. Tell a friend to tell a friend to get in the mix. Tell a friend to tell a friend to get in the mix. Tell a friend to tell a friend to get in the mix. Sundays, you know we getting in the mix. From 3 to 5 with Westside Misfits. We in the mix, we in the mix, we in the mix. We in the mix, 3 to 5. We in the mix. We live. Tell a friend to tell a friend to get in the mix. Trump.
Get in the mix with Westside Misfits every Sunday, 3 to 5 p.m.
You are officially in the mix, baby. I am Miss Mix-a-Lot.
Oh, shit, I'm DJLAB.
You know we got Slick 316 in the building. She'll never grab a mic, but she's actually here today. And we got Lady K.
Hello.
K Lady in the building as well.
She gonna be, look, you gonna have to come.
Right. Exactly. Well, we greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'm actually live on TikTok, and we're live everywhere that you can possibly be, from our radio station itself, which is Misfits Radio, powered by Live 365. We are also live on our Roku station, Misfits Media Group TV. We are live on Misfits Radio and TV, Misfits Radio, across the board with Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Anywhere we could be live, man, we're there. So y'all hit us up and y'all check us out, Misfits Radio. Now, the show that we actually, even though we own the station, the show that we actually host is called Westside Misfits. And I noticed that a lot of people get it mixed up. So Westside Misfits is the name of our radio show, which most people now call it podcast. But we started out before podcasts were popular. So we still a radio show. And plus we have, we'll play music and do all of those things. But however, we welcome you guys. We appreciate you for always tuning in to us and giving us the feedback that we need in order to continue doing what we do. We have a platform for people to actually utilize, from business owners, and we don't call your business small, because ain't nothing small about your business. It may not be where you want it yet, but it ain't small. But we have a platform for business owners as well as artists of all kind. Our music is digitally tracked. Therefore, if you put music in rotation with us, you'll get paid for it as long as you have it registered correctly.
And as long as you send it correctly.
You send it in the right way, and we will definitely get it in rotation for you. We don't charge a dime to do that. So you don't find it too many other places, but we just letting you know right now it is free. Has been for years.
This year.
So we don't know.
This year.
We don't know what kind of changes will we don't know what kind of changes we'll actually put in place for the new year. So we'll see. But however, how's everybody doing? I know that we've had a lot going on this past week as well as this past weekend. We even had a situation, honey. Let me tell y'all how. I'm putting it out there. DJLAB had an event yesterday. Had an event yesterday, and he gonna tell us about the event and what was all entailed. But do y'all know he didn't invite us?
Not at all.
I did invite y'all. Y'all so full of it.
When did you invite us?
Like a couple of weeks ago.
He said he invited us to something 2 weeks ago and told us to show up tomorrow. And so this time when he had something, he didn't invite us at all because we didn't show up last time.
It's not y'all. Hey, it only take one time for y'all to do me wrong.
We didn't do you wrong.
For y'all to do me wrong. I am not taking no women to treat me bad for the 2024.
Look, y'all can call us. Y'all can tap in however y'all want to do it. Our number is 678-740. Is it 9894?
Yes.
9894. I want to know, what is a considerate amount of time to invite somebody somewhere and expect them to come? Because let me tell you something. I talk about this all the time. The logistics of things is, if you don't at least give 72 hours, you ain't really expecting nobody to be there for real.
I'm not expecting nobody because it's going to be... I can't remember... I might sit up there 72 hours ahead of time and say, I need to send Donna this and say Kay this and
write it down.
And then 15 minutes after I say it, I'm done something else and I forgot about it.
Write it down.
Well, you can't get mad at us if we don't show. Then I
can get mad.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No.
It might not be right.
Get out your feelings.
I can get mad.
Get out your goddamn feelings.
No, actually, it wasn't because y'all didn't come last time that I didn't invite you. I just actually forgot.
What was the event though?
It really wasn't an event. It was just me DJing at the Evergreen spot, and then they was recording it.
What's the Evergreen spot?
No. It wasn't just him DJing. Lab did not DJ with his board.
No, I had turntables. I had turntables in the mixer.
People don't even do that no more.
I had turntables in the mixer, and then I didn't know that they were gonna ask me questions about house music afterwards. So it was a Q&A after the DJ.
What is Evergreen?
So what is Evergreen? Is that a place?
It's
my mic on?
It's a place. My mic? Your mic on. Talk louder.
You still cutting yourself short.
Okay. So the Evergreen spot is a little. It's a place in the back of a friend's Drizz's house. It's a little room. It's a fenced-in patio.
Okay.
They got flowers and greenery and TVs and stuff out there where they throw their parties at.
Oh, okay. Like in the state, okay.
Yeah. Like they throw a little. They do intimate parties, like maybe 10, 15 people. They have food and stuff like that. And they wanted me to DJ there, and to record it. What we're trying to do, to be honest with you, I've noticed when I have DJs on our platform, DJing actually, that the numbers go up and the views go up. Like the last few DJ things that I've had on Misfits Radio TV on YouTube, we've probably gotten 40 more subscribers. And the views on all the DJ stuff has been 200 or 300 or 400 views each.
But you're not surprised though. That was why we implemented having DJs come in as guest DJs, having DJs.
But just
join
like
the force,
just DJing itself, I didn't realize.
Yeah. So the reason. So when we discussed a while ago about having DJs submit music and we put them on rotation at certain times, I thought that was why we would do it, because we knew that it would, pretty much draw people to what they're doing. Because one thing about DJing, it's an art.
Right.
And what I like most about it is it ain't no one way to do it. Like people come, you know what I'm saying? Like people have all different ways to get to the same result. And
different DJs do different music. Like you love house music, and other DJs may love R&B or.
And that's what this was. This was a house only session.
Cool. So minimal.
Minimal.
Right.
Yeah.
So minimal. When we're speaking about minimal, I heard that you said the difference and when you actually tapped into minimal.
Mm-hmm.
So when you finally realized that minimal was something that you enjoyed, you said it was around 2021.
Mm-hmm.
So what even made you tap into that genre? Like what sent you to minimal? Because you always have little house music. We had what's the name of the show that we used to do?
He used to come on Tuesdays or Mondays.
DJLAB used to do it was like some kind of house music show.
Oh, when I used to interview, that's how we met Ramadan. I used to do a show. I did a show with him. I interviewed him over the phone.
Okay.
Yeah. But now he does our live. He does our live Ride to the House show.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So, yeah. We only did that twice. It was hard to get people on at that time.
But see, the way I look at it is you may not get people on at that time, but if we're recording and if we're actually posting it, then people will come back for it,
That's what I was going to say. It doesn't necessarily have to be live, but
that's our niche.
I understand, but for the DJs, you may have to record them because a lot of people are coming back to watch the recordings and you can get people.
Well, we record anyway. So when we do the live shows anyway, it's uploaded. Just like it is. We don't do editing and all of that stuff, and that's one of the things that set us apart from other radio stations.
But he was just saying it was hard to get them on.
No, that's what I'm saying. So with it being hard, maybe it is hard to get them on at that specific time. But if you upload it like you do everything else, then it'll it'll have a chance to come back. Right. But I'm really impressed though, because I had put out for DJs like a year ago to hit us up and actually tell us what would send us in a what is a session. Or whatever, so that we could put them in rotation. They can tell their people to listen to Misfits Radio. I'll be on at this time, or I'll be on at that time, and just kind of go from there. And I think that it's something we should still do. What you think about that?
I like it. The issue that I'm having is, and it may just be me, that they just won't send it. They won't send it to us. Like, I've asked several, and you've asked several, and I think out of the several we've asked, we probably got 2 or 3. Like, they just won't send it to us. It's like, I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't get why they won't send it to us. Because I've asked, I've been to people's DM, I've done everything. Like, hey, you want to come do a live session to mix live here on Mistress Radio?
Right. You know what I'm going to tell you, honestly, I think, so a lot of times people are intimidated by people who've been doing certain things for a certain amount of time, if that makes sense. So with DJing being something that you've been doing all this time, it could be intimidating to somebody who just starting out or who just been in the game 2 or 3 years, and all they've ever done was get in a club or parties and and stuff like that. And sometimes when you put people in a setting where
it ain't nobody but
them, they can't tell if anybody feeling the music. They can, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a.
I get what you're saying.
Wild shot. It's like, okay, am I doing a good job? Like,
they got to really be into their craft.
That's why we changed it to inviting a few people. Like,
when
the New did his, we had like 10, and I hooked up with them because they actually they have people that actually will come to these things. Like, last night they had about 10, 15 people show up. And they because they have a person named Claudia who is kind of know a lot of people, and she just invite folks and they come. So, and we want it to be intimate and small. We want people to feel like eventually. So when we start doing bigger events, all of us, Misfits Radio.
Okay, so everybody.
They'll be like, man, what's that? Why I get divided? How I can get in? So
they're gonna be feeling like us.
Right. Yeah, but you get what I'm saying,
I got you.
So when Misfits Radio and all of us start doing bigger events together and charging for it, they'll feel like they're getting their money's worth.
Right.
But right now, that's why we're doing smaller events, intimate stuff. So I'm just trying to figure out a niche to
invite us the next go around so we can come and support you.
Right.
So they don't know you just a long lost ranger out here in these streets.
They know better than that. They know better.
They have no idea.
If they don't read my description on my videos and see everybody's name who working, who been with me.
They ain't gonna read all that. They looking at who there.
Right.
Damn, he ain't got but one person here.
And she only there because I need a ride.
Right, because she need a ride.
She only there because I need a ride.
I'm just saying.
If I didn't need a ride, she'd be like, man, fuck you.
Right, that is happening here. I need an invite.
Throw the invite.
Because the thing about it is, I actually bartended last night, and I'm gonna tell you something, man. We bartended last night, and it was such a nice party. Like, it was a masquerade.
Okay.
And it was decorated really nice. Like, it was just a whole nice little vibe. But once we got done, we could have come to where you guys were because y'all probably was still there. But yeah, so we bartended, and I'm had a little downtime, and I go to look at my phone and I see Lab on the turntables doing. I said, now what type of shit it did? I ain't said nothing. So I actually enjoyed what I could see of it. And did you guys put it on YouTube?
We ain't put it on there yet. We're gonna premiere it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because Driz actually does filming, so he's gonna render it and cut it up and then premiere it.
Oh, so wait a minute. So Driz actually does editing and stuff. Okay.
Yeah, because the last one we did, he edited videos together. My video that we took for YouTube and his own video because he has his own cameras.
So who was the guy that was standing up there with you? That was DJing too.
That was LaRue.
He wasn't DJing.
He wasn't.
He's on the board for
That's he was in the control room.
He was in the control room. That was off to the side. But he would come up there and stand next to me if I'm playing a song. He'd be like, oh, I want that song. You know, just talking to me and stuff. So, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I did.
Everybody in there was in the house music. It was all house music.
So they're all DJs?
No. You had a photographer there. You had a...
Oh, they just enjoy house music.
Yeah.
Okay, because the thing about it is, even the set that Ramadan do on Mondays from 5 to 7, Ride to the House, I love it.
Mm-hmm. See, Ramadan more of a vocal DJ. He'll talk that mic together.
Yes, yes.
No, Driz is.
Driz don't talk on mic, though.
He might not talk on the mic, but he talk, period.
I ain't never seen him talk on the mic, though.
No, he don't talk on the mic.
Shit the whole time.
Yeah, because now Ramadan, I always share his video whenever I see it come up on Facebook. I always try to share it as soon as he puts it up. And I've had a lot of people, because what I didn't realize is a lot of people are into house music. And one girl had put up one time that she was like, where do you go for the real house music? And I commented on her post and was like, well, we have a house session every Monday between 5 and 7. Her name is April. Okay. She sent me a friend request from that day, and she tunes in every time house music. I don't know if she's from Chicago or what it is, but I literally commented back to her on a post on somebody else's page, and she sent me a friend request, and she been rocking out ever since.
That's what's up.
Every time I post that he is on, she jump on, and she'll hit me up and be like, thank you, like, you know, whatever. And I was like, okay, cool. But that just goes to show you don't know what people are interested in. But post it anyway.
Yeah, I noticed that, like, with house music and stuff like that, the crowd is a little bit more supportive. And they're a little bit more full of creatives. So
because house music is harder to find. Like true house music, you have a harder time to locate like people that play house music, especially here in the South. So I
can see that though, because you know that wasn't our thing.
Right. So
we have people that moved here now.
Yeah. So the people that moved here from wherever, they're into house music, and for house music for us down here, it wasn't a thing for us at all.
Man, only thing we knew pretty much was Wayne Wonder. And
I don't even think that's how. I think that's reggae.
No, like Wayne Wonder had a song that was considered house, and the reason I remember, because I remember when I was in college, they played at a party.
Okay.
And I didn't know, because you know we only know that one song by him, you know, that's popular. And so I said, who is that? And they was like, you know, that's Wayne Wonder. And I'm like, what? How he go from that to that? Okay. And then we see people break dancing, spinning on their head. It was just a lot.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it.
Right.
But I actually enjoyed it, man. There's been so much going on, y'all. Well, Lab, can you make a promise that you'll tell us the next time
in advance?
And when you find out that your spot is secured, you'll send us a message then.
Right, I will.
Not wait till the Friday and say, hey, tomorrow.
Or the day of.
But you know what? It doesn't be that my spot be secure. It be me. I'd be like, man, I ain't gonna do that shit. But I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I have to.
How long do it take you to fully commit?
The day before. And that's sketchy. Like when I got my turntables together, like the day before, like Friday, is when I started getting my stuff together. Before I started getting it together, I was like, shh, and I made that tomorrow. Because it was just the thought of putting it together, getting it all together. But once I started breaking it down and getting it in the cases, the gold cases, I was like, okay.
So why don't you want to commit when the invite comes to you?
I mean, I commit. I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna be there.
No, but you're saying you be sketchy. So what?
Well, it depends on what I have going on or what may happen. It's just a plethora of things. You never know what happened, and sometimes I overbook myself. I'll be like, oh, I'll do that, and then I'll be like, oh shit, I'm gonna do this.
So you don't have a calendar?
I do have a calendar now, but sometimes I forget to write it down. I don't have the calendar. I don't carry it with me.
So, do you already know when the next house session is?
I do not. They haven't set it up yet.
So, do you have a notes in your phone?
I don't use the notes.
You need to start
using the notes.
That would help tremendously.
Because I have a power. I have a deleting them.
What the? You can delete them after it done happen. That's not a problem. DJLAB.
Or put the shit on your calendar and then send the calendar invite out to us. That'll be.
It sounds good in theory.
I'm just.
So look, did y'all hear? Did you guys hear New Blue song yet?
Yeah.
So, what did you guys think of?
I thought it was good.
I mean,
cool. For a Wind album, I appreciated the Wind album. That was the other interview I was talking about. It was a Wind album. With a whole lot of washing machine noises in the background.
Yeah, that's why he had the laundromat, right?
Yeah, because that's where he actually washes his clothes. He don't wash his clothes at home. He goes to the laundromat and washes clothes.
I can see that. I do too sometimes.
So for me, if I'm just wanna, I feel like that was like a album you want to get high to.
Okay.
I feel like you need to be.
That album didn't make me want to get high though.
I feel like you need to be getting high to that.
I was sleepy, and it soothed me. Soothed me during that time, and it did what it was supposed to do. But as far as, because this one lady was like, I'm on this dude named JT Post, and she coming for me to you don't vibrate high enough. I'm like, bitch, I vibrate mighty motherfucking high.
Right.
Yeah, and that ain't got nothing to do with it. It's for high vibrational people.
I felt like it was very relaxing. Like
what does your
I don't know.
Everybody's vibration could be high, but their vibrations might be on another tone. Everybody's tone is different for their vibration.
I'm gonna tell you what I because this is the thing. We got Kenny G, we got other people that play an entire album. John Ben, like we have an array of people that do these particular albums, and I got a child that play the flute, play the piccolo. So I guess for me, because it was cool. And I'm gonna be honest with you, but I don't think I want to listen to no whole album of that.
Yeah, I think that was the thing for me. I didn't want to listen to.
I could do 3 songs.
Yeah, I felt like it needed to have, like even when you say Kenny G or even them, they do mix it up on the album.
They do, and they also have DJs playing behind them sometimes, and like it's a lot of different ways that you could do Wind albums or whatever. Yeah. And I feel, but this is the thing right here when it comes to Andre. I started laughing when I seen a post that said Dre didn't feel like you niggas deserved lyrics, you know what I'm saying? He said, I'm 48, what I'm rapping about? I don't even have nothing to rap about. But that's honestly not the truth. I think I'm very proud of him for releasing something that, just being perfectly honest with you, that did him some justice.
Well, he said in the interview, he was like, this what made him feel good. Rapping right now wouldn't make him feel good. And he was like, people think he just got a whole bunch of rap songs sitting in the vault somewhere. He's like, he don't. He was like, right now that doesn't give him the satisfaction.
And I can understand it, because you think about him rapping, going up against Sexy Red, talking about her butthole and all this. Like, nobody got time for that.
Right.
So if y'all gonna accept her, what she doing or whatever, then y'all definitely ain't looking for what I got to say, is what I'm just saying.
And he was like, he ain't got nothing to say.
I'm gonna tell you what I saw in an interview that was just like, he was just saying how hard it is to be famous. People think they want that. They feel like, oh man, no, I want that. And his whole thing is, it's hard being famous, especially with nobody considering your mental health,
right.
Nobody considering you being an actual person.
And that's what he was saying.
What's his name?
Which one?
Brother Haitian. That's it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Haitian.
He was saying that was one of his conflicts in releasing this album. He said because he's released other tracks and music under aliases, under other people's albums and under aliases. Because he didn't want to be famous, and he said that was the conflict he was having in releasing this album. Did he want to have the fame back or not?
Well, I think a lot of that comes from them being discovered so young. So what tends to happen when you're not mature enough to accept what comes along with the notoriety and being famous and all of that stuff, it makes a difference. And that goes back to people doing the artist etiquette and doing and kind of, you know, not really grooming them, but getting them prepared for what's to come. A lot of folks miss the mark on that. Because you think about the people that discovered them, they didn't get discovered that young.
Right.
So, you know, it was trial and error for a lot of stuff. So I kind of feel him on that. You know, like, nobody told us this is how, nobody told us we'll be living under these expectations. Nobody told us. Now, Big Boy dealt with it a little bit different, and it could have been because of his surroundings and the people that was in his personal space. He dealt with it a little bit different. Dre wasn't really no street person.
Right.
But Big Boy was more of a street person. So it was like, you know, it's you got to bargain with it. Right. So I totally understood what he meant when he was saying, you know, it's hard being famous and like people don't deal with your mental capacity. They only care about what you can produce for them.
Right. My name Show said people don't give famous people room to be human or real people. They don't think they real people.
They don't. And man, it's so strange how, especially like our newer generation, right? They be starstruck on a lot of different things. When you born and raised in Atlanta, it's different because we might bump into somebody.
This is the thing.
Anytime.
What I said, and that's what me and you said too, is that when we see famous people, we don't be like, because we done went to school with them, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We grew up in the neighborhood with them, like, we knew everything about them before they were what they were. So, like, the old Atlanta, like, from Atlanta.
Just like we used to go out to eat.
If you see somebody famous, like, man, leave somewhere, we see T.I., we like, oh, there go T.I. Somebody like, there go T.I. Pull over there, let me get a camera.
Yeah.
Right. You walking down the street, and they be like, oh, there goes such and such, and then now you doing stupid shit just to get them.
Yeah, like we go out to I was at a restaurant one day and Tiny walked in and everybody was trying to bum brush her, and I was just sitting there and the person that I was with, they was like, there go Tiny. I was like, I give a fuck, why? And they was like,
a lot of times they don't really understand it. Like,
I was like, I was raised here. She grew up here. I've seen her plenty of times. I don't give a shit about her. I said she finna eat just like I'm gonna eat.
Exactly. But people don't give them the necessary space, just in my opinion, a lot of times. Like when somebody at a restaurant about to eat, not being funny, but
come on, man,
touching them, talking about, let me get a picture.
That's their piece.
And they eating.
Right.
And then when you get, now it's a difference if they ain't eating and they chilling, you know, whatever, and you're like, hey, you know, I'm such and such. Just want to see if I can get a quick selfie with you, or. But when somebody is putting a fork to their damn lips, and you talking about a picture, and then you mad that I cussed your ass out, what?
You trying to record me while I'm eating?
That's what I'm saying. Like they have no privacy, and now with all of these phones, OMG.
He said he can't even take his child to the park. You know what I'm saying?
Like that is just a lie. I can't see that far. What y'all see?
And then nobody said nothing else.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, we got that part.
Yeah. So it's just, I don't know. It gets kind of, but like I said, like with the flute, I enjoy music like that. I like the flutist that's on my page too. I can't remember his name, but he went to high school with me. But he playing all of the.
Is it flutist or flautist?
Huh?
Flutist.
Is it flutist or flautist?
I thought it was flutist.
It's flutist.
No.
Well, CJ.
How you spell it?
I think it's flautist.
It's flutist.
I thought it was flutist.
Okay.
Well, CJ.
Google
is,
it.
Very upset about Dre's CD. He's been vocally telling me, fuck Dre Lane, why he ain't did shit.
First of all, he said y'all don't deserve no damn lyrics. That's y'all pissed him off.
Y'all don't no words.
I'm happy that he did what he wanted.
Me too. Me too.
Go sit down, CJ.
The thing about it is, let me tell you, I think we have touched on this before. In all honesty, I think women should take a piece of, not really advice, but a piece of things that men do and plug it into themselves. And what I mean by that is most men do what they like.
Yep.
And they don't veer from that.
Flautist.
Spell it.
FLAUTIST.
Y'all true.
I thought that was flawless. Well, yeah, flawless maybe. But
why do we always have to debate with this nigga?
Because it's fun.
So I think that women should actually take that part out of men's books to do things that you want to do. I think that it would make better for companionship. It'll make better for all kind of relationships. Because when you're constantly trying to do something to please somebody else and you ain't getting no satisfaction out of it.
Turn your mic up a little bit.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, so when you're constantly
like you talking that good shit.
When
turn your mic up, put
right,
bass in your voice.
No, seriously, when you're constantly doing stuff for people and you're getting little to no satisfaction or gratification from it, you become a person that you don't even know anymore.
Typically, people that do that and don't do what they like and always doing what other people like, they're coming from typically unhealed and a broken place, and that means they didn't get something in return from growing up.
I can definitely believe that, but there are a lot of broken men too, and they still operate in this manner.
Yeah, but broken women are broke. First of all, broken men don't even recognize they broke.
And sometimes it's let me just say this.
Men. I gotta clap on that.
Yeah, because there are a lot of broken men and there are a lot of men that are healing as well, and I don't think that one trumps the other. What I honestly feel like is that there are some things that we could take from men books from things that they do, and there are probably something that men could tap into that what we do. But from what I observe, I honestly wholeheartedly feel like women should do more of the things that they like.
Yeah. And I think they should too. And I talk to a lot of my homegirls or people that I know and try to get them to do a lot of the things they like and stop being people pleasing, because that's basically what it is.
Yeah, I was a recovering people pleaser. That shit sucked.
Yeah. And
my name show said.
What? Oh, I feel him on making the art he wanted to make, but it selfishly wanted something verse. Oh, he selfishly wanted some verses.
So we can't speak and say what nobody wants because we don't know. He ain't expressed that, and the thing about it is he got a platform where he could do whatever he wanted to and release whatever he wanted to release, and it's gonna sell.
Yeah.
So I think for him, like it's more so now about getting his mental health together. Let me just say this: when you lose your parents, life get different anyway. And let me just say that. So when you lose your parents, life get different anyway. And he ain't even tapping into the stuff that he was tapping into before he lost his people. Right. You understand what I'm saying? So, and even I know that I'm a totally different person than I was in 2018, 2019, and I don't give a fuck. Period. You ask me something, I'm gonna give it to you. I ain't volunteering a whole lot of nothing, and I'm gonna speak whatever on my mind. If I hurt your feelings, oh well, hurt mine back. I don't have none. You can't, but hurt mine back.
I don't think you had.
But
I don't think you had none from before.
I know I didn't, but what I'm saying is the lifestyle that he lives now is totally different than what we would have thought about 5 years ago, 6 years ago. Like, he got a platform, he could rap over whatever, but he ain't trying to really tap into that. He tired of that. He see the kind of sometimes when it comes to these musicians too, they see what comes with the territory of what they chose to do. Some of them like it, some of them don't.
It just so happened in that relationship, Big Boy loves it.
Exactly, but that's what made them outcasts, because they were two totally different people.
They was Misfits
that came together. Absolutely, they came together and made it work. And honestly, when you think about it, that's what Atlanta was about. With the groups, even with the groups that we had, even R&B groups, none of those men and women were the same.
Right.
None of them were the same, and it just was what it was. Like, none of them were the same, but they could always come together and make it work. And that's what made them stand out more than other groups.
And that's why our groups had that longevity. And the music still today is still selling, still popular, and still like #1 on most platforms.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. Did y'all see that New Edition is gonna be in Las Vegas?
I'm so mad. They only doing 6 motherfucking shows.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what?
That ain't enough.
That's
No.
enough.
Girl, Bobby Brown can't even do that. He gonna be struggling.
He's not gonna make that.
I felt like that's why they was only doing 6 shows, because it's one show every week. So it's one Friday show every week.
I mean, they probably got other shit going on.
They don't.
Separately.
They don't. They don't. They don't.
You don't think so?
They don't. They don't.
What about the DeVoe twins? Like, all of them got different stuff going on with their families and stuff.
Oh, you talking about their families?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like them like touring and shit like that.
Oh, no. Not separately, no.
Yeah, but I was like, I was upset because, first of all, I can't get out there to see them.
Why you couldn't get out there? You got time.
No,
they said that it's sold out.
Yeah, it sold. The pre-show, first of all, let's say this. The pre-show sold out in 15 minutes.
Oh, wow.
The day that they released the tickets sold out in another 15 minutes. What I don't have time for is to be sitting there watching a telephone at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. My phone or my computer at 1 o'clock in the afternoon to try to buy some tickets.
That's crazy.
My life ain't set up that way.
Right. Yeah, because when I saw that they were going to actually be in Las Vegas, I was like, dang, okay.
Yeah, so the day they released the shows, the tickets came out at 1 o'clock, about 1:15, they were all gone.
Oh, wow.
So that's why I was saying, and the reason why I did hit like that is because they did only do 6 shows.
What's he just say?
Baby can't stay in longer. Oh, Bobby can't stay in long enough for anything longer. That's about right, because when I saw him this year, Bobby,
where did you see him?
When they came here this year.
Really?
Yeah.
Where were they at?
At State Farm.
Really?
Yeah, they still give a good damn show. So.
Oh yeah, the last time I seen them, they was at Chastain.
Yeah.
They was at Chastain Park, and I mean, the vibe was so on point. Like, it was so many people. It was nice. So they did a good job.
And they cover for him. So.
Oh yeah, they all. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell y'all. I love Ronnie DeVoe.
I love them all. But
I like the rest of them, but I love Ronnie DeVoe. After Ronnie DeVoe, it has to be Michael Bivins, and then it'll be.
It's BBD first.
No. Because I don't know how the name going BBD. So it's
Bill DeVoe.
Yes, I'm saying. So it's the opposite.
DeVoe, Bill.
Yeah, that's for me. And then I like
Ralph.
And then I like Bobby, and then I like Johnny. You know, like, I like them all, but I love the energy from Ronnie DeVoe. So when I met him, so what happened is, one day we at Mama's house, we're dancing to the video for New Edition. Mooly walks in. We didn't know Mooly was in there, so we in there performing. You know, we know how to dance move, click. Mooly was like, "Hey, y'all know that?" He scared us half to death. We was all like, "What the hell? Where you come from?" He was like, "Nah, for real though. How y'all know the moves?"
I was at the concert
and
doing all the goddamn moves.
Yeah, we was like, well, that's what we grew up doing. We loved the videos. That's when visuals were visuals.
Right.
Dum.
When they actually talked about the song.
Exactly. Right. So girl, not even a week later, we go up to This Is It on Camp Creek. We get up there, we in line, and guess who walk in the door? Ronnie DeVoe. Moolah was like, man, you got to take a picture of my sister, because I just seen her do all y'all damn moves. Really, Moolah, in the middle of This Is It. See, we shouldn't have never welcomed you.
Right.
Because we didn't know that this was going to happen. But Ronnie DeVoe, he was so sweet. He was like, man, I'm going to take a picture with her anyway. So we took a picture. Like, he was just, his energy alone, he by himself.
Yeah, him and Shamar.
He was really nice.
What's
I
her
was
name?
like, okay.
Shamari?
Yeah, because his wife used to be in a girl group, right?
Yeah, she was in black.
Okay, yeah.
But both of their energies are real down to earth.
I love that for them.
Yeah.
I really do, because, like, he was by himself, but after we took a picture, you know, other people was taking a picture, and they was like, okay, let him get his food, you know, so he went up there, got his food or whatever, and he was like, he said, I'm good. He said, I'm good, man. He said, I love the love. He was like, I ain't tripping.
Right.
Yeah,
you know.
They come from, I guess, the old way, like, their fans, they know if you their fan, you been their fan for like 40-some damn years. So like their fans are lifers, and but I've met them. I didn't go up to them because I'm like a fangirl, so I would have geeked the fuck out. But
really,
yes,
like fainted.
Yeah,
I want to see it.
I would love it.
Please let me know when you do it.
So I won't never actually approach them. I approach Shamari, but like them, I'm like a fangirl of New Edition.
Oh wow! See, that's different for me. I don't know. It's different.
That's
for
the
me.
only group that I will like fangirl over. Like that's it. Just them.
And that's crazy because of so many people, like so many groups that, and they're not even from here.
Nope, but like Ronnie lived here. Ronnie been living here for years.
Oh yeah.
And then Bobby comes in and out. I don't even know the fuck.
He got a real successful
real estate
thing.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Ronnie does, and then Bobby doing his barbecue shit and his
barbecue shit. What is that?
Yeah, like he has barbecue sauces and barbecue seasoning. And
Bobby Brown.
Yeah, and a whole cookbook out. Yeah, that's what he does.
What the hell? What happened?
Yeah. I mean, look, see that talking about here. Pay money to see it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We talking about you.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Oh, but you can fan out. All right, CJ. Man, so look, so y'all seen Krishan Rock and Tamar's the guy James from Tamar's group or whatever. Okay, so
I got her.
Y'all know who James is, right? James is the one that used to do the Patty Pies commercials. When you know the old Patty Pie commercial?
Okay.
So he's that guy that used to do that. So he basically teamed up with Tamar. It's a few of them. So Tamar is touring. Mm-hmm. So what she was doing is every time she go to a different city, she tries to get somebody who's from that city to come on her show and all this other stuff. So I don't know if it's miscommunication between her and the people helping her. I don't know, but Krishan done got herself in a mess.
So Krishan said, so I got her side.
No, before we listen to what Krishan said, the accusations against Krishan is that basically she attacked James backstage at Tamar's concert, and nobody knows why. Is what they're trying to convince us of.
So hard they said a deep is.
Yeah, they said that he got all kind of. He got a tooth gone. He got something happened with his jaw. Just a whole lot of stuff that basically happened.
I think it stemmed from her coming on stage.
But okay, so now we can kind of go into what's allegedly been said and all of this stuff when it comes to her, because what happened is, so she's shut down her social media. She did all of this stuff because I guess people were coming for her about attacking him in the situation without knowing both sides of the story.
Right.
We all know that it gets crazy when both sides of the story are not ready to talk about it just yet. Slick 316, why are you sending me a video? But anyway,
I'm sorry.
And so so now she's saying, so Krishan is now speaking out. At first, she was saying that, she didn't know what was going on. She thought she was performing, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah, so Tamar came out and said she never invited her to come on to perform. The girl had a whole mic. She didn't bring this mic with her.
Krishan said that when she got there, so Krishan said she was on live. She was on live, that your people stay on live. Like, she one of those people that live on live. So they said she was on live. She said she was getting her baby together. So she said Tamar clicked in her live and said, "Where are you? Are you on the way?"
Yep.
So she was like, "Yeah, I'll be there in a little while. I'm on the way. I had to do this, had to do that." And say that was the baby first time meeting the grandma, whatever. And it was just a lot going on. So Krishan said she went ahead and got dressed and was like, I'm going to go on down there, whatever. She gets there, and she said as soon as she get there, they hand her a microphone. So she like, oh, okay. So that's how she ended up on the stage with Tamar. But she thinking she got her DJ there.
Yep.
She got these people there for her performance. And they just done gave her a microphone, and she like, oh, my people ain't even together. So they tell her, go on out there with Tamar.
And that's what she did.
So she did it.
In some kind of way.
James and the other people that's a part of the show, they like, well, what the hell is she doing?
Right. They attacked her. So, her first instinct when she feel attacked, she attacking back. So, apparently he said something to her, and Krishan, she knocked the fuck out of him. And, but she... Keep going. Hey! So, we're going to take up for ourselves. But she said, I got all the receipts. She said, I got all the proof. She said, I got the text messages and everything that her team talked to my team, and I was supposed to have been there. She said, what transpired? She's like...
Yeah, because they was trying to say she wasn't supposed to be there, and I'm like...
Yeah, she was like...
That don't sound right. Thank you, guys.
She was like...
I said, that don't sound like... That sound crazy that she ain't supposed to be there, and then they gave her a microphone, and she out there on the damn stage with Tamar. Now, what... For a person that ain't supposed to be there...
And then Tamar came out on her live and said she didn't invite her. She...
that's not true. We all knew that didn't sound right. First of all... Not being funny, but I don't know too many people that's checking for Tamar.
And so she said she felt
none.
No, I'm dead serious. Like
she said it her.
No, I'm being honest.
Okay.
I don't feel like people would be checking for her to just show up at her show and jump on the damn stage.
Like that.
One time I said, you know what?
Ain't nobody stopped her.
Right. One time I said, you know what? I'm gonna go to Tamar concert.
Right. And I'm a wreck it though.
Right.
I'm a wreck Tamar concert. Hey, but nobody even knew you was in town.
I didn't even know. Yeah.
So she said she feels like people always attacking her or trying to use her as clickbait. She was like, they do stuff to her, and then when she goes back to defend herself, it's like it gets taken out of context or it gets taken out of the wrong way.
And that sound about right because people will do that. And see, my problem with that is, Miss Krishan, stop accepting every damn thing.
And that's what was said on the when she was interviewing with Cam. That's what he told her.
Stop accepting everything. But this is the thing. I know that you want to feel like you're progressing, and sometimes people feel like progression is being around people who are stars or celebrities, because y'all can take pictures, y'all can do this, y'all can make it, And to be perfectly honest, a lot of times if you stay in your lane, your lane.
And that's what he told her. Stay where you are. Do what you do.
Do what you do.
And stop allowing these people to use you like this. And CJ, she's a rapper type artist.
Yeah, so Krishan Rock is kind of like from what I've heard of her music, she's more of like a rock star. Yeah. I guess that's what a rock come in at. Like she's like, it's kind of rockish.
Yeah.
She got a different, but it sounds.
She got some music out we can hear one day.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, she's more on like the rock star level, whatever. But most of her notoriety comes from being on reality TV
and just
talking to Blueface, being Blueface doormat for a while, and then getting pregnant by him and having a baby that she named after herself and called him Krishan Jr. So her notoriety is not coming from her music, and that's why a lot of people don't even know that she's an artist.
And she was a whole track star before she got with him. She would have been able to go to D1 schools running track. She was actually smart and athletic before all of this. And
now she's been drawn in. Because everybody was saying they was trying to compare her and Sha'Carri Richardson or whatever, and they was just saying that she was just as good. Like she was
really fast.
Yeah, and so for her to, but in life we never know. Her life kind of took a turn, and she went towards what she felt would be fulfilling.
Yeah, she wanted to be
with the money, and she wanted to be a part of the industry. So I kind of get it, but my thing is you have to be really, really careful with that kind of stuff, because you'll drink some poison. You trying to jump in everybody's cup, you'll be done drunk some poison.
And when I was watching the interview with her, like Cam was really trying to keep her centered and balanced and keep her like not so much messy and toxic and stuff. And what I realized when I was watching the interview with her, whenever she doesn't understand something, whenever she gets nervous, she does that whole laughing and try to take you off topic. Like,
well, that's a part of it. When you think about how most people honestly operate, that nervous laugh, like it's like a Tourette's type of thing, and a lot of people suffer from it. And but what I don't like is,
but people, for her, people draw on that, and then they take it as if you watch other interviews that she's done, people dig into it and make it worse than what it is.
They're gonna do that regardless because they don't understand it. Some people's nervous system is that.
Right.
Like I would, and this is the God honest truth. I had a friend I never forget in elementary school that every time she said something, she would be like, "Hey," at the end, right? So people would think that that's her laughing or that's something else. But people who knew her knew that she couldn't help it, if that makes sense. It was a part of something that was dealing with her nervous system. My mama told me about it because I was like, when she used to do it, I'm one of them kind of people that's gonna be like, what the hell was that? And mama was like, don't say that. Don't do that. You know, that's something different. You know, she explained to me because I was like, why she keep doing that?
Yeah.
But mom was like, stupid, stop saying that. And
but a
lot of people suffer from that. And that's a part of your nervous system.
But a lot of people take that
it, yeah.
And then they draw on it and make it even worse. Instead of pulling her back out of it, they draw into it and make her feel worse than probably what she's already feeling. And then they clickbait it and make it more than what it is.
And I could definitely see how that could happen. It's just a lot, man. Did y'all see that Jeezy and Neil Long
I did.
interview?
I did.
Did you see that?
The Jeezy and Neil Long interview.
No. Yes, yeah.
I actually enjoyed it, but Jeezy gonna have to get somebody else to do it.
You don't like him doing the word?
Let me tell you something. What I don't like is you summoning black women to come be there for black men, and you need some January top whore.
What?
Sir.
What happened?
What happened?
I don't want to hear nothing about black women being summoned to black men who chose to do things with other ethnicities.
Yeah.
And now that didn't work out, now you back at us. We don't need to be your second choice. You done had 2 women that you had children with. And I'm not saying they were marriage material, but all I'm saying is you didn't flaunt now one of them. We didn't know who them folk were. We didn't even know you had them children. But the minute you have one that's mixed, get what we see on every avenue.
Let me say what.
I'm not with that shit.
So going back to Sean, my name Show said, bottom line, people love to see you crash out. Shawty broken right now and probably needs a little time outside of the spotlight. She need a lot of time.
She need a lot of time. First of all, she done had a whole baby. She's probably going through postpartum. She is going through everything. First of all, you ain't had no consistency before, during, or after your pregnancy. All you know is that you just want to be the best mama you could be, because I don't know what kind of mama you had.
Oh,
but apparently, that's what I'm saying. Apparently, you've had a pretty brutal situation going, and everybody understands that. My whole thing is, why ain't nobody told her to sit the fuck down and heal from your baby? Not even heal from your childhood, baby. Heal from having your child.
Do you think it's because people probably think she probably won't listen anyway?
No, I think it's people want what she got around her.
She don't have a good.
She don't have a
good team.
Seriously, she don't. She couldn't have a good team. She couldn't have a good support system.
Cause she's taking care of everybody.
Yeah,
ain't
so
nobody taking care of her.
They don't want her to stop. Cause when she stopped, that's when the money stopped, and then now we got another problem. It's just too much. Like, she got herself into a situation that I ain't gonna say most, but a lot of women get themselves into. And they look back in hindsight, be 2020 like a mother. But the whole point of the matter is, with Krishan, baby, if you ain't healing your body after having a baby, eventually we gonna know, and eventually it's gonna go for it. Like,
her ass gonna have sex.
Yeah, she gonna end up being in a situation where she's made to do what people should have been telling her to do from the beginning.
She don't have.
It's no way that she should have had that baby with his head dangling all out in public. Baby, you go to the doctor and then you come back home. Baby, you go get your WIC vouchers or whatever you got to get, and you come back home.
But she said that day, she was like, she don't have anybody to go grocery shopping with for her.
And guess what? That means you need to hire somebody. You can DoorDash, you can Instacart, you can do all that shit.
And that's the problem. Again, that is the problem. She doesn't have a good support system she don't have anybody to tell her what she needs to do.
Well, she's fucking, so she needs. So there are certain things she need to use her own damn brain for.
She did. She thought she was. She went to the grocery store.
Well, if she thought that was healthy, then we're gonna let her roll with that.
So that's about as basic as she can get.
If she thought that was okay, then we'll let her live through that. But what I will say is this, baby, your whole wound was open. The whole thing.
You know, people don't sit down no more.
They do. Not how they want to, but they do.
Not like how we used to. Like you stayed at home at least for 4 to 6 weeks. People don't do that no more.
That's what I'm telling you.
Well, I ain't have no more kids.
They do, but not the way we do. Not the way we did.
How they do it now? When
they ass laid up in the hospital, or when they can't get right, or this is my thing. Nobody should have to tell you. First of all, let me just say this: a lot of parents done gave up parenting. Let's start there.
Yes, that's correct.
They done gave up parenting. They don't even do that shit no more. They're like, what is that? What is telling your child no? Or what? Like, they don't even care nothing about that no more. So we got children out here that's just screwing. They're just screwing. Like,
is that how you really feel?
They're just screwing. They know it works, so they want to make sure it works. Ain't nobody giving them nothing, none of the skills they need to know how it works. You understand what I'm saying?
Letting them go wherever they want to go, do whatever they want to do, and be like...
And with whoever they want to do it with.
Yeah, let me know if you fit with that blunt.
Girl, passing him on. Wait! No, ma'am. Yeah, a lot of people done gave up on parenting, and it's so embarrassing at this point because I felt like some time ago we come to a point where I think people were more interested in rearing good, decent people, humans, and now we're at a point where we're back at they don't care no more. So it's kind of embarrassing that a lot of these young girls, because you talk to a young lady, I'm gonna say 25 and under. You talk to a lot of them, and you really be like, baby, do you tie your own shoelaces?
Shit, I 30 and under.
Like, baby, what? Like, I had somebody to tell me the other day about the work ethic and why, every job they get is somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
They always the victim.
And I'm just like, everybody ain't telling the same lie. You done did something wrong here. Now, I'm not saying every job you done had, it was your fault. Then again, I am. Because when the days that you want to lay there, I'll tell myself, you tired, I'm tired, I don't feel like going. Oh, okay. That ain't how that go. Now, if you don't feel good, now you don't go. But on your tired days, a lot of times you get up and go. Now, I ain't nothing wrong with taking mental health days. It isn't nothing wrong with any of that. But a lot of these children operate different. Our generation do it this way, and y'all generation doing that shit ass backwards. That's why y'all end up in the same positions all the time. Try it another way. Bend to the front instead of the back.
They don't like to work. They don't want to do nothing.
The hell wrong with
anything that requires them to do more than the average bear, they feel like they don't do it. It's almost a back onto the lines of when you was like, they require tipping.
Entitled.
They feel entitled to work.
Entitled.
They want to come into the workforce making $40 an hour. I'm like,
yeah, that ain't enough. That ain't in my job description.
But
that ain't enough.
Though,
what?
That is more than zero.
That's what. I'm gonna tell you what got me. Well, the first time I heard a grown person say, "Oh, they don't pay me enough to do that," my damn radar went off.
Mine was, they weren't in my job description.
And I was just trying to understand, because when you're in management, it's a little different. You know, when somebody say certain things to you, you can't really retaliate how you want to, but you really want to be like, bitch. But you can't do that.
For real.
So when it ain't in my job description, oh, they don't pay me enough to do that. And I'm like, have I missed something? Because the way, and for me, I'm a team player. Whatever you tell me you need for me to do this, whatever, I'm gonna pretty much make sure it gets done. Like I am gonna be that person.
And that's how I am. If you tell me you want this done, I'm gonna be like, all right, I don't care why you want it done. The shit is not affecting me. This is what you want done. I'm gonna do it.
Let's get it done. Like, the whole point is to get results. So when I hear people that ain't in my job description, bitch, you gonna do more than that ain't in your job description.
And then they be wondering, like, why we gotta do this. I don't know. I don't give a shit. Why do you care?
Just like, do it.
Just do it.
As friendly as y'all.
No, you don't necessarily have to be friendly, DJLAB. What I'm saying to you is, if you at your job and you all got something that needs to be sent out if you've been knowing about it for the last 2 weeks, you know that this need to be done. It has to be done. Y'all got the due date, whatever. If you all make it to the due date and you know that this have to be done, why in the hell would you call off work?
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about, a team player in that sense. Why would you, if we've been working towards this same goal for the past 2 weeks, the day of, you tired, I'm just gonna call in. Not come in late, not come in late, not any of that. You just not gonna come in and then tell me something. Well, it don't matter.
I was just gonna say that. It doesn't
Fuck
matter.
you mean it don't matter?
If they have a job or not, they gonna go somewhere, but the lights and stuff gonna get paid anyway. They don't feel the urgency that we feel.
Thank you.
To get the money.
So that's where I'm back at square one with. When a lot of these people are truly entitled because of their situations, their living situations. Ain't nobody making you do nothing. You ain't got to pay for nothing.
Right.
Only thing you doing is existing. And that's one reason why my children are not going to be in the household with me and not do nothing. You're going to do something. You surely are. Because guess what? You're not going to mess up your money, all of your money, and do what you want to do with your money and not have a sense of responsibility. Like, you're not going to do that. I expect for you to save something. That I'm all for that. Save whatever you can. But you're gonna take on something. Because otherwise, let me tell you something. I had a girl to tell me, my child would never. I said, and that's yours, and I'm glad to hear that. Because guess what? Mine is. If I left this motherfucker tomorrow, my children would know how to survive.
Never what?
No, she was saying, my children would never pay me nothing long as they live with me. Well, hey, that's on you. But I know ain't nobody finna let them live for free.
Nowhere else.
So why would you not start off the process of teaching them how to pay bills? Do you know how many people don't even know how to pay Georgia Power? How many of them don't even know nothing about getting in touch with the gas company? Even if it's to make an arrangement or to tell them that something is not working, they don't know. Why you don't know? And it is a house full of grown people. Why? Everybody need to know. Everybody knows. Everybody need to know. Like, it's no. I'm not gatekeeping with my children, telling them, well, don't worry about it. I'll do it. Hell no, I don't want to do it. I've been doing it. You do it. You need the number? Google it. I ain't got that either.
There you have it.
You grown. If you gonna do what I do, you gonna do what I do. And it's just that plain and simple. Like, it just don't make sense to me for a lot of these children to be entitled to what they are. I'm gonna let my child say all his money. Your child fucking that money up.
Every which way?
Every which way but loose. Baby, don't wait for him to save him.
Right.
Don't wait for him to save.
Do you think that it's a lot of the issue because we in an era where our children are not, you know what I'm saying, a whole lot older than us. We young, they young. You know what I'm saying? Like we 50 and we don't look like the old 50.
Exactly.
The old 50 was old.
Right.
Our whatever we are.
We're the first generation to be able to relate to our kids with music, with fashion,
right.
with all of these things. So with so it's a gift and a curse to a certain extent because I know whenever I'm out with my kids, they're like, "Yo, mama." Yep. Yeah, I'm the mama.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. But
you can be cool
at
with
the same,
kids,
oh yeah,
you still have to be a parent.
Man, let me tell you something. It's boundaries to it. It's boundaries to it. And I tell anybody, it's boundaries to it. Me and my children can talk about any and everything, even the stuff that disgusts me. I be like, ugh. But I'm glad you came to me. So let me tell you about that. Let me tell you what you need to do. Let me tell you what you're gonna do. But at the end of the day, it's boundaries there, and you have to set those boundaries so respect can remain.
Yeah.
Because without respect, everything gonna go left anyway.
My name show said this is the get somebody else to do it generation.
Yeah, on a lot of stuff. Now that's what I'm saying. Now a lot of things these kids do, I'm alright with it. Because you gotta get somebody else to do a lot of the stuff that we used to take on. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gotta get somebody else to. Because one thing about it, just being perfectly honest with you, and Lab, you're a man, you can tell us if this is true, but black women have been there. Black women have accepted men down on their luck, have accepted abusive men, have accepted men that just wasn't up to par, that just ain't had no business accepting their ass, but we did. We've been there. We've been there. So it's kind of like once women realize that with us being that didn't make a difference, it changed a lot of our trajectories on how we handle men and relationships and things of that nature. Calling a woman strong to me is disrespectful. Cause ain't none of us wanted to be no damn strong. I know I ain't want to be strong. Don't call me strong.
You just strong naturally.
Yeah, naturally. I'm okay with the natural part of it, but I don't feel like my strength I don't think my strength should be measured in how much bullshit I could take and stuff like that. So that's what I'm talking about. I don't believe in that strong black woman. I'm not a strong black woman. I'm not her. I'm only strong for circumstances. I don't want to be. If I had it any other way, strong wouldn't be what you describing me as.
Oh, okay. What would they describe you as? Cause
more of like.
I ain't strong. I'm down. Fuck that. I ain't strong.
Yeah, no, I don't want strong. They would describe me as real solid. I would be solid.
Solid is strong.
No, solid not strong. Solid is you facing life and things. You facing life. You facing different situations, and you don't really know the results, but you know that. So you don't know the results, but you know that there are certain things set in place that you have to do in order to get through. Mm-hmm. So it's a difference. I don't want to be that strong person that people, black women can take this, they can take that. How we were looked at back in the day, even when we was having children, they didn't think we deserved medicine. Like what?
Right.
What do you mean? That's my whole point exactly. So when you think about strength, that junk is just disrespectful at this day and time with them always putting black women on being the strongest people. I don't like that for us.
I think they put it that way because y'all have, and like you said, y'all have put up with a lot of bullshit. So for you all be able to put up with a bunch of bullshit and still make it through makes you the definition of strong.
I don't want to. Let me tell you.
But I don't like
But you get what I'm saying, though, right?
I do.
It's not any fault of your own. It's a fault of you having to survive, regardless of who you were dealing with and what you were dealing with. And you still made it through.
Black women are on high alert.
Let me tell you
about everything.
I think black men are on high alert too. Maybe
not
no.
I'm not. It's not a competition. I think that black men are too, but I think for black women we can't fail. Like if a black father can maybe be like, I ain't got it. I'm gonna see what I can do. A mother can't do that shit.
We got to come up.
Well, I don't know, cause I raised my children. And I was there, and if I didn't have it, we had a problem.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, for me,
but on the regular, no.
My kids be like, when they was like, they daddy had the option to show up or show up whenever he wanted to and shit like that. Me,
mothers don't have that option.
I don't have that option. I gotta figure this shit out. When, like, if he don't show up, guess what? The shit don't get done. If I still got to show the fuck up. So
yeah, it's a huge difference, and I think that's a part of too what's aggravating our culture as well. With some people having options and other people not having options, if that makes sense.
And that's where that option comes in when women be like, I'm the mother and the father. I ain't taking on the father role. I'm gonna always say I'm the mother, but that's where that mentality comes from.
I never wanted to be a daddy. Them niggas just thought I was good at what I was doing and I could be the mother and the father.
Cause you were strong.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I told you I ain't strong.
I ain't strong.
Sometimes you ain't.
Exactly. That's my whole point. You don't even want that shit. You be like, I ain't even signed up for that.
When you put out that persona, a lot of times people just see it as your aura is that.
That just means we got to get shit done. Shit just got to get done regardless.
Regardless to what it means, and how it's done, and why it's done.
It's just how it's presented.
It's just how it's presented. And a lot of times when you present stuff in that way, that's how it's taken. Because we don't know. So if you present yourself as a strong, straightforward woman, that's how we going to take it. That's how it's just going to be perceived. I mean, I'm just going to be one, regardless to why you are that way. What made you be that way?
Yeah, none of that matters.
What caused it to happen?
Yeah,
none of that matters
because
at
all.
Because your presentation is, I'm a strong black woman and I'm going to get this shit done. So
now, I absolutely agree with you on that because regardless of the reasons why, what the situations and circumstances are, people don't really be caring about that part. They just like, because a lot of times people don't even care how you're doing as long as you can show up for them. And a lot of times that's how kids are. And they don't necessarily know that, but that's how they are because they know who has been there for them, if that makes sense.
Right.
So a lot of times kids don't even expect for their fathers to be a certain way or expect for this, that, and the other because they know if nobody else,
Mom
come through.
And I get that point. You know, my children are older. But, you know, and I still, you know, and my mom, you know, they'll call me, but they won't call to see how I'm actually doing.
And see, I have a problem with that.
What I can do for them.
Exactly. Every time the phone ring, you know that they want something.
Right. Or they send me a text, and I always say, what's the problem? And they be like, what you mean? I was like, because every time you text me, you want something.
Yeah.
So what's the issue?
That'd be like way disrespectful to me. And you've been an active, present father.
Right, all their life.
That's what I'm saying. But so it just, that don't sit well with me with certain things. And I guess because you know so many inactive fathers that ain't even tried. And they children still be like, hey, how you doing? I even look at a real call her dad all the time, hey, how you doing? One time, her daddy said, only time, this is the shit.
You can't use Rhea as an example. Though.
No.
She's a different child. She gonna call you, see how you doing regardless.
But check this out. She asked her daddy for $10 one time, and he said, every time you call me, you want some. And Rhea said, Daddy, that's not true. The last couple of times I talked to you, I ain't wanted nothing. She said, I was just trying to get $10. It was something she wanted for $10 for. And I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, she don't ever ask you for nothing. And then the one time, and I even said something to my children about 3 days ago, right? Their daddy's birthday was yesterday. And I was like, I said, my oldest kid. So I was like, y'all, he had sent them a flyer with him on it and was like, y'all come party with me or whatever. Don't laugh, Rika. So the kids was like, what? That shit say flat shows. We ain't going that far. So I was like, so I'm thinking to myself, right? I'm like, get bad they called each other to say, hey, how you doing? Cause man, scratch my back. I didn't even say hey, but you just said the children to fly. So I didn't open my mouth, y'all. I didn't say that. Cause see, my children daddies died years ago. You understand what I'm saying? One of them died early this year, and the other one died a couple of years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago. So
I understand.
So the thing about it is, I don't say nothing. I just let them do what they do. Child. All I can say is a lot of these parents done gave up on parenting. Anytime you think parenting stop at 18, you wasn't doing good before the 18. But anytime you feel like parenting stop at 18, I'll be worried about you anyway. So for somebody to be an active father and their kids not double back just to see how they doing, man, that junk just
and them children, my children in their 30s. My children in their 30s. My youngest is 31.
Yeah,
so.
see, that junk just, they don't even know how fortunate. I think to a certain extent, though, they do know how fortunate they are. And they just, it's still.
Sometimes, you used to certain things and you just take it for granted.
That's what I'm saying, because
dad, he always going,
yeah.
That's my dad. Dad's fine. You don't think about it. And I was guilty of that, but my relationship with my mother was different growing up, so it was a different thing. I didn't got into just checking on her recently in the last couple of years, but before that, I ain't checking on my mom. Like, I didn't call her but I didn't call her for anything either. So that was
exactly. So that was a difference.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. If you're going to want me to be the go-to person for you, I'm gonna need for you to make sure I'm alright. Sometime when you alright, I need you to make sure I'm alright.
And that's what I told him. I said, hey, I put him on. I said, look, man,
I block all it.
I put him in the group chat. My mama too. I said, look, I don't mind helping y'all when I can. I said, but I thought about this. Who I'm gonna call when I need some help?
Right.
Y'all niggas can't help me. Like,
exactly.
Real deal. Y'all niggas can't help me at all. Like, so don't text me every time y'all want something. Don't do that, cause
let me be your
I'm
last
good at
resort.
shutting down. I'm very good at not answering texts. I'll look at that text and be like,
Let me be your last resort.
Right.
Because I got you.
Mm-hmm.
So let me be your last resort, because you don't want to wear me out. Because you wear me out, then what the hell else you gonna do?
I can't
be their last resort because I don't have it. Like, so sometimes I'll be like, hey.
But you know what I have figured out?
I do say, if I don't have test them, I say I don't got it just to see what they come up with. And I may have it.
My whole thing is this right here. The way I look at it when it comes to adult children is you have to kind of set parameters and put things in place just so everybody can be comfortable and stuff like that. And I'm just like, yeah, see, your kids are 30. My kids are in their 20s, so they'll learn. The only thing I tell them, don't disrespect your parents, and you'll be alright. That's the way I teach them. I'm just like, you'll be alright. Like, if you can't miss a train you never had. You ain't never been able to call on them motherfucker, so you can't miss that. At least call, just check on them sometime.
Right.
Well, my kids, I can't say they will call and check on me. I know the difference when my daughter hitting me up to check on me.
If it just say mom, they need to cash out.
Yeah. She'll call and be like, hey, mama, how you doing today? If I get a hey, she checking on me. If it's just a mama or a ma, I'm like, what you want? She was like, wait a minute, what? Nah, you got a different way. It's a different way.
We done decoded y'all ass.
and my son, before, he got grown, he was the same way. So he mostly only just called to either check on me or tell me how his shifts were and whatever. And last week he came home and he was like, thank you, Mom. And y'all know I was not in the mental capacity last week, and I'm looking at him like, thank you for what, nigga? I just came upstairs to watch Power. What we talking about right now? First of all, I'm just waking up. I'm trying to watch Power. What we talking about?
Right.
And he was like, thank you for just being there and a good mama. I said, you well?
The next thing I would say is, what you want?
No, I said, where? I asked him. I said, where's this coming from? I said, where's this coming from? He was like, you just don't realize how many mamas I see strung out on drugs and alcoholics. And he said,
because he'll first responder.
Yeah, he was like, that's carrying their kids and they strung out and they pregnant or they dragging their kids down the street strung out. And he was like this. He said, we never had to go through that. And he's like, I know you seen it and you been growing up in Atlanta, you seen a lot of it. He said, but however much you think it is, or you thought
triple
you was,
it.
He's like, it's like quadruple it more.
You didn't smoke dope, and now if you got to have a pill addiction. That's why I can't get my damn meds for the people that take them.
Right.
And
ain't that something?
I was like, well, you welcome. And he was like, no, for real, Mom.
The thing about it is, most times, man, children are sincere. Even if they're young adults, they're still sincere in a lot of things that they do. And I honestly, wholeheartedly feel like they are. And a lot of times, when you have to put shit on people's mind because they ain't even looking at it like that. So when you feel a certain type of way about something, then you put it on their mind. They're like, oh, damn, I ain't even think about it like that. Because, you know, they thinking about it the way that benefits them. And then when you put it on their mind, it's like, dang, okay, they right. I can call and check on him, or I can do this, or I can do that. So what I always tell people about the 15-minute implements that I do with my children. So when we getting off work and we getting out of school and we doing this, everybody got 15 minutes. Get that shit off your chest in 15. You got 15 minutes? Ma, I can't. They be coming in there. Ma, can I get my 15? Yeah, baby, come on. So like, if we don't get it all done in the car during the ride, like when we get to the house, then everybody, you know. And those 15 minutes make a difference. 15 minutes is really a long time to just talk and vent and stuff like that. But after those 15 minutes, we don't discuss it no more. So that's what we did last night when we got done bartending. The girls used their 15 minutes to talk about how they daddy was cussing their ass out. Somebody, y'all didn't make it to my party and this, that, and third. So they're like, man, we working. We trying to get us some money. Like, bruh, it ain't no disrespect to you, but the way I figured out how they looking at it is, how many birthdays have our daddy missed? Or like, I don't think that they necessarily trying to get their lick back or nothing like that, but it's like it ain't important to us. We were never on your radar.
Right.
We were never on your radar. So now, why is it so imperative that you're on ours? We don't understand.
For the picture.
Right, girl. Yes. So when they don't show up, then y'all mama must have told y'all. Nah, their mama ain't told them. Then they mama, they know that you died to their mama, so they don't need to really talk about it with their mama. So that ain't got nothing to do with me. But the whole point of the matter is, when you're an active parent, we never know how these children are gonna turn out. But at the end of the day, if you put something on their minds, I think a lot of times it helps. Like when you sent them the message, hey, I'm alright.
Right.
Mama, you know, when you do that, then it's like, oh damn, I could have asked them how you were doing. So you know, you change the trajectory of how you receive those messages and stuff like that. And sometimes you might have to do it more than one time, and you do it till it works. But like I said earlier about men taking a play out of you all's book, the one thing about it is, see, a mama would feel how you feel, and they'll still just do it. Mm-hmm. Whereas with you, it's like, hey,
right,
hold the fuck up now. Y'all coming at me. Goddamn, who gonna save me, mama?
Right.
No, like
I tell my kids in the
no, I will too. I'll be like, not too much.
Cut it out. Slow down.
Exactly.
Pump your brakes.
No, I will too. No doubt about that. But I'm just saying, for the most part, a lot of times mothers will weep away from here and not have said a word. Only thing they wanted to do was be that person for their children, and that's unhealthy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, it's very unhealthy. If you're like, it's okay to you want to be your children's people. That's fine. That's all well and good. But at the same time, don't allow yourself to be used or abused when you could speak up, because the person is actually putting that shit on you might not even know that's what they're doing. Mm-hmm. They're not looking at it as what you receiving it as. Mm-hmm. So that's why I say a lot of times we could take plays out of men books with that, without doing that self-sabotage and stuff. Like we will self-sabotage, whereas a lot of times men will not. It's like they know how to, like, and it's a certain, let me tell you something. People talk about selfish people, but it's a certain amount of selfish you're supposed to have.
100%.
To serve yourself. But people don't look at it like that. They think people got batteries in their back. They think folk just, and it shouldn't be like that.
They think you insensitive when you be like, man, I ain't got nothing.
Right.
Why am I worried about that?
Right. It's like I got my own stuff going on. I ain't finna, hey, let me tell you something. But y'all try that 15-minute rule though. Not just with, I'm talking about with people that's around you. Like when people get off work and let them decompress for them 15 minutes and all after that it's hunky dory. What's for dinner, baby?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like them 15 minutes matter. Be the 15-minute person to some people and get you some people that could be the 15-minute person for you too. Build your own community. Build your own, support system and support team, because adults need villages too. Mm-hmm. You hear it all the time about kids need a village, da-da-da-da-da. No, adults need positive, impactful villages too. Mm-hmm. And you just kind of go from there. But look, speaking about the villages, before we get out of here, y'all know we got to hit this Cassie and Diddy situation. So Cassie was one of Diddy's artists back in the 2000s, where she was signed to him. She released music. She she did a lot of stuff with Diddy, and
they were together for like 10 years.
Yeah, they were together, and she ended up leaving him for her trainer. And for her trainer. And so when she left him for her trainer, there was a lot of emotions involved. There was a lot of allegations, and of course, with certain things they had to sign these NDAs, and it just was a lot. So the other day, I think it was Thursday?
Wednesday or
Thursday. So Cassie filed
a $30
million civil suit against Diddy. It was with all kind of allegations. Now, the very next day,
it wasn't even the next day.
It was about 19 hours later, and the settlement it was in place, and Diddy just paid it or whatever and kept it pushing. So a lot of people had questions about, well, she must have just wanted the money. No, so I've been explaining this. I've been fighting for my life on social media for like 2 days now. Like, they just didn't put me in the trash bin and roll me on down the hill. But what I was trying to explain to them is that some of the allegations that were brought up are actually federal when it comes to sex trafficking and, things of that nature, which makes it where regardless of what NDA, Cassie don't have to say nothing else her entire life about Diddy. And the impact that her case has on him will still remain what it is. So now that these federal allegations are there, these accusations are there, guess what? Without her saying a word, guess who can pick it up?
The government.
Exactly. So that's the part that she can't say nothing. She don't have to say nothing the rest of her life, baby. The NDA, he went ahead and settled because he knew letting it play out what it would bring it to.
Yep.
See, when me and Lab talked about this, twin friend,
I heard Lab Friday was like, well, why she had to put money on it, because that's how you get people attention.
What I was saying to him though was, and this is why I think Puppy pays, because if you look at Bill Cosby, if you look at all the other folks, these women just start coming out of the network talking about, cause soon as Cassie said something,
somebody else.
Other bro said, get what? You hitting on me too. Then another bro was like, yeah, me too. He was like, no, I ain't finna get drugged like the other ones did.
Yep, let me go ahead and pay this shit.
Pay her and get this out of the way.
Now for that.
But then now the rest of them can say something on some money. Then
she probably wanted that money for a while, and then he wouldn't give her what she wanted.
No, I think she had a lot of receipts.
I'm finna go.
She had a lot of receipts.
A lot of videos, a lot of footage, a lot of. No, she did. No, she did. But I honestly feel like they can say what they want to say about the situation, saying that people just they pay because that ain't nothing for them, and I understand that.
No, it ain't that. I think he paid for having his peace and his.
He paid because
I don't think he got. Let me tell you something. I think he went ahead and paid it for way reasons deeper than that.
I think he paid so he could shut that shit up, shut it down, and like you saying, so he didn't have to go to court, the rest of that shit, and hopefully he praying that the government don't pick that shit up as quick as he paid for that shit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. He
so
thought.
What happens if the government does investigate it?
It's
and then they say we ain't found nothing.
It's above her, whatever they find.
Yeah.
See, this one thing about the federal government, they won't get involved unless they know something.
Right. So it'll be like how they did R. Kelly, because you remember R. Kelly. That's how R. Kelly got locked up is because of the federal government. And then
him time to build a case
yeah.
For him.
And so ain't nobody like the rest of those people ain't gonna. If they don't have real proof and real receipts. Cassie was with him for 10 years. So ain't no telling what skeleton was finna fall out that closet.
And then it was so crazy because I seen a picture of R. Kelly and P. Diddy the other day. I was same picture. And then the caption said, "This the horniest picture ever." I hollered so goddamn loud.
Yeah, so that's what got R. Kelly in trouble because he didn't pay. If R. Kelly would have paid, I don't think he would have gotten in trouble as much as he did.
I think he would have. The thing about it is, so most people saying, yeah, so we know now R. Kelly really was damn.
Well, we knew that then.
But this is the thing right here when it comes to paying. You have different reasons as to why you pay. You try to pay for it to go away. My thing is when these people get to a certain status, they feel like they're untouchable. And that's where the problem come in, and they think they can pay to make everything go away. And to be perfectly honest with you, sometimes it do, but that's why they did Michael Vick so damn bad. Right. You can't pay to make everything go away. Be a decent goddamn person sometimes.
I just think it was in I think my only thing with this whole Cassie and Diddy thing, he went on TikTok and he was like, "I'm still standing, I'm still good." Some other shit he said.
What?
Yeah.
He said that?
After he paid the settlement.
Oh, see, think he untouchable. But yeah, we gonna let everything play out, man. Let me tell y'all another thing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Well, who else we talking about when we said they the assistant? Who's that? And the assistant had to take.
Oh, you talking about Will?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I saw that video too, and
Ooh, you saw the video?
Yeah, you ain't see the
No, what?
It's with Tasha K. When he did the interview with Tasha K.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the video.
Ain't no video.
No, it ain't no video. It was his visual. It ain't no video of them in action. He walked in.
So that's what it was.
Yeah, there's no video of what happened.
No. It wasn't no video. Okay, he didn't know that he was walking in on that allegedly. So he didn't.
Well, I want to feel like if it was happening, that Will is the top. I don't want him to be the bottom.
Allegedly.
How does that even go? I'm sorry. I don't know if this is too graphic.
I mean, some people.
But how does that even go? What's the top and the bottom?
Will
my God, why are we even talking about this?
Because you know how slick he is.
I don't want him to be the one getting it. I would rather for him to be the one giving it. If that's what's going to happen.
Ho. So wait a minute. If you're a top, you getting it.
Giving it.
The bottom is the one that's getting it. So I don't want Will to be like
allegedly.
Yeah.
Oh, allegedly that's how it
goes. Be like he was like in a 60-degree separation. He was in the butt. Why a white woman get him? I don't want him to be like that. I want him to be the one giving.
What difference does it make?
Better.
Oh, that really will make a difference?
Anal sex is a hard thing.
Oh yeah, let me tell you something.
It ain't no joke.
But back to Will Smith.
How did we get here?
Why are we
but
here?
This is the thing.
Why are we
My
here?
brother used to say that all the time. He was like, "Those are some strong individuals. I would not fight one. Period. No, I would not fight a gay man." He was like, "Them some strong motherfuckers."
Yeah. Cause that ain't no easy thing.
Exactly. Yeah.
Jeez. Ooh.
Yeah. So yeah.
But so
it's easy as you go along.
I guess
I'm not in it. So they're suing.
Exactly.
After a certain amount of time of doing it, it becomes natural.
They're suing him.
Well, who want to lose booty?
Hey, can we come back with they're suing him? they're suing him.
Who's suing him?
The Smiths.
Yeah.
How they gonna sue him? That was he under NDA?
No, because that's defamation of character.
If it never happened, he can't prove it happened.
Right. Yeah.
How you gonna tell somebody that they defaming your character when they know what they fuck they saw?
How do we know he saw that?
We don't. It ain't even about us. It's him and them.
It does matter because he made it public.
He made it public
to himself that he saw it.
And they saying that he's been trying to get money from them for the longest because of that book that Will did. So he's been going after them, trying to get on different shows, trying to say whatever he can say about them.
It's his word against it. Like, if I walked in the house and I was like, oh my God, and I was like, shit, going on my live, be like, man, I just walked in the house and Slick was taking 7 dicks. And then,
okay.
I have no
like
proof.
one.
Right, I had no proof of it. And then she'd be like, what the fuck you mean I'm taking 7 dicks? Then she could sue me because it's my word against hers.
Right. Oh, okay.
And I get it in a public arena.
And then
so
if I get unless I get the 7 niggas who said they gave her the dick to say yeah, then we might have a case. But other than that,
you don't.
So y'all don't think Dwayne Martin is gonna speak up?
No.
You know what?
He has
and
no
I
reason to.
believe in my heart, not us as a group, that man used to be so cold when I saw him with Tisha. Like, he didn't hold her hand. He didn't hug her.
Well,
maybe she was a bitch allegedly.
But wait. But if they were sitting somewhere, it was no body language like, oh, I'm with you.
I think he really had a problem. In my opinion, I think he had an issue with her making so much money, more money than him, because
he ain't no hell of an actor. No
but
way.
he was part of the reason why she had to leave the Martin show allegedly. Because he was jealous of like the relationship, and then she was saying that it was more going like Martin allegedly was like making advances towards her, or Dwayne was thinking Martin was making advances toward her. Like,
Tisha Campbell ain't no hell of a motherfucker.
but she came back out and it was like she hate that she left the show because that show was a cultural show. But and then the way Dwayne did her in the divorce, because she had to pay him. She had to pay him alimony and everything.
I mean, you don't expect nothing different. She made the money, like,
and I think that was
a good position. So yeah, I could see her having to.
But I think he thought once she left that show, it was gonna go.
Oh, they would be on playing field. Okay,
but she's been acting way longer than he has, and like Slick said, he ain't the best actor. And when you come to men, allegedly, in my opinion.
Okay.
In my opinion, he's not the best actor. We have so many more black male actors that was coming up during that time.
Yeah.
That was better.
But my thing is, so with your woman being in the position that she's in, people was gonna deal with you just because of her.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So my thing is, for you to even be that jealous or downright disrespectful, you gotta leave type thing. Once again, going back to women taking a play out of men's handbooks, a woman couldn't have never did him like that.
Right.
She could have never did him like that, and it'd be okay. No, that's not how that works. So I understand you want your relationship so bad. You want it so bad that you just gonna walk away from what you. No, that ain't how that work, baby.
And then, so we talk about relationships. Allegedly, what do y'all think about Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union?
What happened to them?
What's wrong with them?
They on the outs.
No.
Yes.
What outs of somebody they sexual preference? What you mean?
No. No, we know
breaking up.
They breaking up.
What?
Oh, they are?
Yeah, you haven't seen them together in a while.
Now with me, I don't see their ass anyway.
Yeah.
No way, but why?
They haven't been together in a while.
She said she paid half the bill.
Since that came out, they have since that came out, they have not been together. Like since he did she did that
I'm sorry.
Since she did that, since she came out with that interview and said she had paid like half the bills, and then he had to come back out and was like, you're not paying half the bills because I'm making you. You paying half the bills because you want to. This is
wait a minute. So he came back and recanted?
Yeah, he went on the Shay Shay show.
Who the fuck is Shay Shay?
I like that show. I gotta check it out.
What's his name? Shannon Sharp.
Yeah.
Shannon Sharp has
he got a good show.
Yeah, he has a good show.
Yeah, he got a decent show. He was at my children's school. I mean, at real school not too long ago.
So he went on there right after she did that. He was like,
so
hold on.
They called Shannon Sharp Shay Shay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He called himself.
He been Shay Shay back when he was playing football. Because Shannon Sharp. So Shay Shay.
Don't sound real
No
strong,
wonder
do
he
it?
wear that damn lip gloss.
Yeah.
Okay, Shay
Allegedly. In tight pants, allegedly.
Yeah. So,
Shay. And why he...
Let's not... Can we come back?
I'm sorry. Stay focused.
Stay focused. So
keep going.
So soon as she
Is he
did...
Tank friend? Is he friend with Tank?
Oh, Lord.
I'm just asking the question.
Can we stay focused?
Is he one of the two dicks that he might like?
Stay focused.
Allegedly.
We have discovered allegedly that Lab said that he said if you done had two, they don't make you gay.
Right.
You still sampling.
Right.
That's that. Come back. So on the Shay Shay show,
I gotta feel down the end because you need to know what we talking about.
Baby, with a name like Shay Shay, baby, you ain't gotta tell me nothing else.
Okay, we good. Okay, go ahead. Make your point.
He do. So right after she did that interview, and everybody was coming for Dwayne because they was like, "You make all the money because you know your estate is way more than hers." Yep. And it was like, so why are you making her? He was like, hold on. No, this is not how this works. He said one day they were in Miami, and he said he made a comment about when they, in my house, something. And she was like, when they move, you would never be able to call the house your house ever again in life. From this point on, I'm going to start paying half of the bills. And he was like, he didn't mean it, the comment like that, and he said he had only said it that one time, and he was like, she didn't have to pay all the bills. He said, but for her, it was
for her to feel
a
certain way,
a certain way, and
she ain't got right damn good stick. I would have gave a damn how you put it.
Right. So and
is you paying all this shit?
So
is you ain't.
I don't give a damn how you put it.
Right. So that he was like, so that's why she pays half the bills.
Yeah, that let me know. Let me know all I need to know.
So he was like, she don't make her pay half the bills. He was like, because she's taking care of other households on top of their household. So it wasn't right. But he got the money to take care of all these households. Right. And that's why, she feel like she need to do all this working so she can afford all these households. And he was telling her, you don't have to do that. Like, I got us. And
she still on that thing how your mama used to say, I always had your own.
But she could have her own.
Keep some on the side just in case.
But she could have kept hers on the side. She's not keeping hers on the side.
No, I'm talking about her. Like, if he paying everything, why
she's not keeping hers on
enough on the side.
Right, she's not keeping hers on the side because she putting her shit in the household. So in order for her to keep her stuff on the side, she need not to be put in the household because he's telling her, I got us. You do what you want to do with your money. Let me take care of this.
And let me find the one with some money. I'll be like, yes, baby, in your house we do this.
Right.
But ever since,
can I have the black card, please? I need to go to the Walmart.
They haven't been out.
For real. Like, fuck.
Ever since then, they haven't been out together because, she kept telling their business. Every time you turn around, she telling something. Like, she told how he likes sex and all this other kind of stuff. So every time...
She told what?
You like it like Tank? Or you just like it regular? Allegedly.
She told what?
Well, when Lab said that the other day, somehow like, ooh, yeah, cause Tank make you want to swallow keys.
Yeah.
So he don't apparently he don't like it like Tank, but he does like anal play.
Allegedly.
She told people that?
Yeah. She did.
They would be private. I wouldn't want nobody knowing I like my life.
See, that's why Jesus left that damn Chanico. They keep telling all that business. What the hell wrong with these women?
I thought it was because she had an anger problem.
I I mean, that could be it. But
she got an anger problem too.
Every time you look around, they talking about their personal business.
Yeah, and so I think this probably was, and allegedly in Gabby's own words, she is a bitch, and she
looks like one.
Yeah,
and she's
written all her face.
So since she's been with Dwayne, she's been trying not to be so much of a bitch, and she goes to therapy.
You don't not be yourself?
I don't know. Allegedly, when she was doing the movie in Atlanta, allegedly she was on the Westside trying to buy X pills. Allegedly,
I can see.
Be surprised at that.
But
she wanted to be in the Matrix.
Okay.
So she tells a lot of their business, of their personal business. And that's where he's always having to come back and defend himself. Like, he ain't like Will. He ain't gonna shut the fuck up. He coming back to defend himself. And he
on the same platform she spilled the beans on? He do it on another platform.
Yeah. So she was talking to a white guy, and he went on Shay Shay show.
So that's the part that I don't be understanding. So your wife busts you out on the white guy show, and then you come back on the Shay Shay show to respond. Who the hell can keep up with all that?
I don't think he was coming back to respond. I think he was already aligned to come on Shay Shay show, and it just aligned that it happened all at the same time.
Girl, I don't know.
So
but
the other interview though, real quick before we go, what you just said. Who had the interview? It's on your paper.
What? Who had one?
They had the interview because we were gonna talk about it.
Oh, to my Krishan and Cam Newton?
It wasn't that. It was
Jeezy and Neil Long?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we didn't get to that one.
Yeah.
We did talk about it.
No, we didn't.
We told Jeezy to find somebody else to motherfucking do it. We did.
To do what?
To do what?
Whatever he asking Neil Long to do.
Right.
The summons all black women to be there for all black men and all to be they safe space, but they ain't giving us no damn safe space. All that old dumb shit. We told Jeezy to find somebody else to do it. So how you gonna request a safe space and can't get one? That don't even sound right. We need a safe space as men. Are you even giving out safe spaces, sir?
Some men do.
I ain't said that. I didn't say they not.
We said him.
I'm saying.
I don't know about him.
People have to meet the requirements of their damn requirements.
I don't know about him.
That's why you probably asking because you ain't creating spaces for people to be
safe.
So now
ask you a question though.
That's
Did
crazy.
you believe in the interview?
Did I who?
Did you believe in the interview?
No, not at
Or
all.
did it sound like a crock of shit?
A crock of shit. He sound like he pushing his book.
Okay.
Or a new album or whatever.
He was pushing his book. Like the stuff that he talked about is in his book, right. But I think
it's a gazillion Jesus walking around here. I swear for God, he sounded like my ex when I was listening to that shit.
But I didn't realize he had shot his shot for Nia in his new album.
Oh yeah, I think it was
yeah.
I didn't even know the bitch had a podcast the other day.
She don't.
She only interviewed him. You know
Really?
there'll be an item soon.
Yeah. Cause he shot. Cause I've heard, like, I've been listening to the album since it came out, and then it was like
I ain't heard not one iota.
I ain't heard one song on that.
I was like, damn. I was actually listening to it because I listen to a lot of shit for the beats on half of the time, and then I was like, oh damn, he shot a shot at Nia.
I said, man.
I did hear the new T.I. song, and I liked it, but I wouldn't download it. Yeah, nah.
Well, I got Apple Music, so I listen to everything.
I do too.
I listen to everything that come out on Friday.
But so how you know what come out on Friday? Do you get a text?
No, I go and look.
Oh yeah, no, I don't do all of that. But yeah, let me ask y'all a question real quick. Do y'all still iron?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Y'all do?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm avid.
I pass my shit over and ask you, please, can
I'm avid.
And if
you use spray starch?
No.
I don't use starch because it leaves those white flakes. I use water and a spray bottle.
I was just gonna say he got a method to the madness. He still believes in.
Oh.
Yeah, I ain't gonna crease shit, but I don't crease anymore, but I still do iron.
So y'all know Thanksgiving is Thursday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So
you bought a Thanksgiving outfit?
Outfit.
Oh, I thought that's
baby,
what we was
going.
going.
Stretch pants, baby. Come and eat so goddamn much. My egg gonna spread while I'm there.
Oh, I thought that's what we was going with this.
Nah,
Okay.
they said that, but no, people have been putting out PSAs. Y'all know Thanksgiving Thursday. Don't be going to them folk houses proposing and doing all that bullshit. We got to eat.
Proposing.
We don't need no distractions. We just want to eat and fellowship.
Don't be getting no to-go place either.
Proposing?
Yes.
Don't be getting no to-go place.
Oh, no, we're going to definitely do to-go place.
No to-go place this year because the food costs too much.
And then it really is. It really is. And look, y'all, the kitchen seals will stay in the kitchen. Don't
use them all over the place.
Yes. Don't be cutting your damn braids with the kitchen seals. Don't do that. A lot of people. First of all, but let me tell you something.
Really?
There's people out
Girl,
here.
don't be kissing, slobbing all over my
I told y'all she the know. She the queen of
Don't
know.
we ain't about to do no.
Her favorite thing is
would they do that?
money, and her favorite word is no. I don't even know why y'all surprised.
Whoa.
People be thinking that it's okay to do it in the kitchen. You can't do it in my kitchen. Don't try to eat me on my table. Don't be on my cabinet, on my counter.
I don't know. I ain't with that either. Hell no. And then exactly. Then every time I go in the kitchen, I gotta think about what. Because now we gotta move.
Be sexy.
Now we got to move.
Kitchen cooking, and then he come and smack you on the booty.
My grandchildren is sitting there eating on that table where you just had your naked ass.
So wait a minute.
No, ma'am.
So you can't be in the kitchen like in a little t-shirt cooking.
I'm not gonna be in there in no little t-shirt unless I got on some shorts.
No.
Or some pants.
Yeah, I go to the kitchen fully dressed.
Yeah.
I don't even do nothing in no house robe.
Strong black women.
I'm not that.
Strong black women.
But if I just like how this is, it's gonna be something like this under.
Strong
yeah,
black
like
women.
that.
I this house comes a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got the house boots and they go there.
That sounds about
right.
Look.
No.
Yeah, look.
I'm not.
There's no spontaneousness going on in their relationship.
I see. if I'm at,
you can't just walk in the house and tap somebody on the ass and bend them up like, damn, you looking good. Get it real quick. You can't do that no more.
You better be like,
you gotta take a break and take a shower.
Right. Yeah, be real strategic. Don't do that.
If you be okay,
is something wrong with me, Labs?
But look,
nah, not this time. Ain't nothing wrong with you.
Okay, I ain't saying you stink.
What?
But if I've been at home and I done pee and sat down all day, I don't want you to come home and attack me. Let me go freshen up real quick. You know what I'm saying? Whole bath.
Then that's not spontaneous. It's planned.
Well, hold that thought. Cause I'm not
gonna hold that thought.
So can we come back to the t-shirt? Like I'm stuck on like.
Why would you wear that shit in the kitchen?
Why not?
Let me tell you something.
I have seen people cook in the nude, and I'm like, bitch, I want to eat that shit.
Many moons ago, my husband, mama lived with her. Yeah, came out the bathroom, and she had on one of the little cheese dresses. You know the gown, they got the thin strap that stop by right there. She reached up, get something out the cabinet. Carlos was coming down the hallway. He said, "Oh," but she had no drawers on. First of all, we ain't doing that. I'm gonna buy your ass a lot of pajamas.
Right.
He finna walk over my house like that. And then my child see, girl, no.
I mean, it's a place and a time for everything,
And that
but
shit is not in my kitchen.
but
no, ma'am.
Ain't nothing wrong with you this time. You's good.
No, ma'am.
Yeah, like if I'm with my dude and
You would do it in your kitchen.
Do what?
In your kitchen.
I wouldn't.
And then you just sitting there.
We don't eat it.
I wouldn't.
I don't want no naked asses, no what. Baby, listen, baby.
No, ma'am.
You can stand straight up. You ain't gotta touch nothing.
No, Chick-fil-A.
I don't even want. No.
No.
So many other places we can go. Let's just take it out the kitchen.
Yeah.
Nah.
I'm saying that I ain't never done it in the kitchen.
I ain't never done it in the kitchen, but I'm just saying.
No.
I mean, let me tell y'all something. I was so earlier today, so I had woke up really early this morning, y'all. And I'm scrolling. I keep seeing videos of people making dressing out of Jiffy cornbread.
Yeah, I seen your post and I seen somebody responded back.
Who in the hell doing that?
A lot of people.
Apparently.
Go to my post.
Cornbread is sweet. Number one.
Go to my post and you will see who all doing that.
Yes, I saw a lot of people. I saw a lot of people doing that.
You make real cornbread.
Apparently, it's a lot of people out here. Cause I was finna respond to it, and then when I seen all the people that said they did it, I was like, I'm gonna leave this alone.
Well, we gonna have to. You know what?
It was astonishing.
It was to me
I don't
too.
want no sweet dressing.
These reels and these TikToks putting us all in these folk kitchen business, and I tell you something, it done taught me a valuable lesson. It's a lot of folks, I ain't eating out they shit, period. Because what do you mean you're making the cornbread dressing out of Jiffy cornbread mix?
So who wants a sweet dressing?
I don't know. Apparently, a lot of people.
Like how dress was.
You make cornbread.
Yeah, but it had meat in there.
She don't eat the meat.
I know it, but we always put chicken in it.
But these people,
y'all gotta stop doing that.
If I would have known that you didn't want to make it, I would have had you.
Miss Mrs. I don't want no damn meat in her fucking dressing. She
yeah, I didn't know it. If I did, I
and want the meat on the side.
Y'all use sage.
Yeah.
Oh,
and you put the meat on
the
side.
We put everything. We make the dressing the same. We just add meat to it.
Sage, eggs, celery.
Yeah. I want all of that, but
it don't matter to me if you put meat in, because I'll put the dressing on there, I'll put the macaroni on there, and I'll put the meat on there, and I'm going to put gravy over all of it.
Yeah, we got meat in my dresser too. We either
they put meat in they gravy too, so.
Yeah.
My mama put meat in the dressing. Goddamn, what the hell?
Yeah. When I first ate it, I was like, why is it meat in the dressing?
Right.
and then gravy. Why is it meat in this gravy? Like,
but when you ate it,
it was. I ain't gonna say it wasn't good. I'm just saying I had to get used to it. That's something that I never had.
My mama's from Chicago, and that's how she always made hers.
Your mama ain't from the real Chicago.
Shit,
we don't put no fucking meat in
my
our
mama
in
is,
our
so I don't know
my mama never put light skin dressing either. Like my mama dressing had them crispy sides. My mama
crispy corners.
Yeah, like she used to have the crispy corners and. The bottom was crispy, like you had to jug that mug into the bottom, like, pick it up, and it was solid. It was solid. It wasn't.
And you know what? I will say, because I brought dressing to your mama repast, and everybody liked it.
I don't do.
No, I'm not.
I thought you said eat meat then.
Yeah, I'm not against. This is the thing. I'm not against.
I don't eat dressing no more because I can't eat the bread. But I don't like no soggy ass. Maybe that's what you're talking about. Yeah. I don't like no soggy ass dressing. So when people used to scoop it, because my mama dressing it was always thick and you can cut it.
Right.
And if your shit was spooning, I was like, that's mashed potatoes.
We ain't going with that.
Just with that, what about the dressing with the shit you buy in the store?
What are you talking about?
It's like instant dressing.
Oh, stuffing.
Yeah, what about that? I don't eat it. I'm just asking.
No. Them other people eat that.
No, I know somebody, they eat it that's black, right? Yeah. And that's how they do theirs. I can't do that.
No, we don't.
So are they cooking the Jiffy dressing just like cornbread and dressing?
I have no idea. These people are really. I didn't even know that was a thing.
They was
today.
In her comments
and
like
people was like,
yeah,
you done you can't knock it till you try. I'm like, yes, the fuck I can.
I was like,
I can tell you that I'm not eating that because your dressing ain't even brown. That shit got to be a little yellow. Yeah. Got to be because Jiffy yellow.
As hell.
So I'ma know that you
use crispy brown and yellow.
No thank you.
Cause can you even get Jiffy Brown?
How the hell you gonna get Jiffy Brown?
That's what I was gonna say.
That's what I'm saying. That's how I know the dressing ain't dressing in. Cause the dressing is light skin and it's yellow.
And it's sweet.
It look raw. And it's gonna be sweet. No matter what you do, it's gonna be sweet.
And that is correct. And so I did want to tell you, Eureka, that I have a date for January. I'm thinking it's gonna be like either January the 14th or the 21st. We're gonna do a panel for Love Dealer.
What kind of panel?
So it's gonna be the 14th or the 21st. So the panel, we're gonna have a it's gonna be the 14th or the 21st. We're gonna see what our schedule look like for January. But the panel for Love Dealer series, we're gonna have a series of we're gonna have 2 men and 2 ladies come in as co-hosts, and they're going to basically we're gonna discuss a couple of things that I feel is critical in our culture. In our not just our dating culture, but our relationship culture. Period. Not it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, but relationships all together. Some things that are kind of like plaguing our views, and you know how social media is kind of stopping up the airways for certain things. You know, and how like married people stay in our pool for dating, and how that's suffocating us because they're making the pool real pissy. So yeah, stuff like that. So we're gonna talk about an array of things, and I really want to have. I probably get 3 men. I'm thinking maybe 3 men, 2 or 3 men that are willing to come in and speak the truth, their truth. Not done that. We all know it. Just because it's their truth, don't mean it is the truth, but their truth about some of the things that are plaguing what we're trying to accomplish as a whole.
And that's keeping relationships.
Relationships, regardless of if they're platonic relationships or romantic, or even if it's a situationship, there are certain things, certain amounts of respect that go along with all of them. And I think that that's a part of some things that's missing as to why people walk away so fast from certain things. And just this is so we're gonna turn it up a notch. Lab will have somebody in here that's gonna be able to, you know what I'm saying?
So you're not gonna do
Lab don't need nobody, but I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a Love Dealer show next year because we're in November. If we do one for December, in all honesty, it won't be as big as this one that we're gonna do in January. How we kicking it off in January?
What's going on, Line Lady Love too?
We need to get more people there for the year out.
Yeah, so we'll December we'll probably have one, but the show that I'm banking on for January is going to be Welcome.
Are you going to be open for everything? Say about everything, even if it's nasty.
Oh, I'm down to talk about whatever. I don't care nothing about it being nasty because it's nasty to some people. Other people, it's very much accepted. More than likely, to me, it ain't nasty no way. Cause just because other people do it in their kitchen, that don't make it nasty. It's just making some shit I don't do. You know what I'm saying?
It's unsanitary.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I can say unsanitary, but I don't just necessarily think this is just like nasty to nasty. Because I know that it's some people that get down way nastier than that.
They can, but not in my damn kitchen.
Right. So I'm telling y'all, I get it. Well, it's almost about that time, you guys. Thank y'all for tuning in, honey. We're right at 5:30. Is you how you coming on today?
I have no idea.
We don't know.
We'll see.
Oh, okay. So yeah. So we're gonna get on out of here, man. We greatly appreciate you guys, and we will see you next Sunday.
No, we won't.
Why was it next Sunday?
No, we'll see you next Sunday.
We will. When is Easter?
What a minute.
It's Thursday.
Thanksgiving is Thursday, and then DJLAB's birthday is coming up, but it's not that Sunday. It's the following Sunday. So are you taking off for your birthday?
It's the following Sunday.
Happy
I thought it was a
Thanksgiving to
Saturday.
you,
No, I'm saying, are you taking off
Probably not.
that Sunday for your birthday?
Probably not.
Do we have any plans for your birthday, DJ Lab?
Probably not.
Here we go. We make them miss the invite.
No. She always asks me what I want to do, and I always say nothing.
You don't want to go to Longhorn.
I'll probably go to Longhorn somewhere to eat. That's probably
They got some good stuff, mushrooms.
Probably there, or Crystal Luna, or
Did you
I see
Y'all
Maze.
just went to Eclipse the Luna.
I didn't go.
How the fuck you didn't when?
I did put your show that night.
How you got there?
She drove.
Ain't no way in the hell. Let me get off air. All right, I'll see y'all next week, okay?
Same time, same place.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for the knowledge. I'll see you guys later.
Whoa, you in the mix with the Westside Misfits. Cut up.
Westside, Misfits. Yeah, you're independent, this the mix, you need to get up in it. 3 to 5, the show be lit from start to finish. Hit them up to slide through and promote your business. DJLAB known to keep the hottest record spinning. Mix a lot and Tay Mac discuss the hottest topic. There's not a 2000 gonna let you know what's really popping. Miss Slick gon' make sure she get the angles right. Making moves even though she staying out of sight. Check the website, Misfits Media Group. Keep it 100 cause that's how they gon' give it to you. Something for anyone and everyone from every walk. 365, 24/7, got music and talk. Sundays, you know we getting in the mix. 3 to 5 with Westside Misfits. Kick facts, play music, and talk slick. Tell a